Hey guys, it's been a while. I have a new thoughts video, but this time this game isn't very fun or good for that matter. But it was on sale for $5. Though I still want my money back, even after 2 weeks at the time of making this. What game am I talking about? Well, it's the reboot of the original ShaqFu. This was released in 1994. ShaqFu, a Legend Reborn. Now, has Shaq learned his lesson about just slapping his image on something and hoping it sells without caring about the quality of the product? Maybe, probably not. The answer is most definitely no though, in this questionable reboot. In March of 2014, an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign was started for a sequel titled ShaqFu, a Legend Reborn. The crowdfunding goal was $450,000. If achieved, the game's creators at Big D's Productions promised that the game would be released for consoles available at the time, which would include PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U. The campaign ended on May 5th of that year, with the funding goal exceeded at $473,000, but unfortunately after that, the PlayStation 3, Wii U, and Xbox 360 versions were canceled. A few years later, in 2016, Big D's Productions announced that the production was almost done, and a month later, a Switch version was announced near its release. The game released on June 5th, 2018, 5 years after the campaign, because from what Shaq and the developers have said was sponsorship deals needed to be ironed out. I'll get to that in a little bit. And what we got was a complete mess of a beat 'em up, both gameplay wise and story wise, which is no surprise for Shaq. The gameplay is pretty stale as there's no true combos or finishers, nor can you buy new moves from a shop. Shaq has one attack button that you can mash and he'll keep punching or kicking. He does have a heavy attack that you can use after doing a combo to stomp a foot in someone's ass to stun them. He also has a power move per se, in which he can ram enemies out of the way, but you can only use it twice before it needs to recharge. And he also has a super move, which is a ground pound that you can only use twice, as you need to charge it over time with the combos that you build. Though it's so slow to build up, you might forget that you even have it. The game isn't really fun, not even in a it's so bad it's good sort of way, as they cut a lot of corners and didn't think a game was pretty expensive to make, which is why I think two of Shaq's sponsors, Icy Hot and Gold Bond, were in the game as a power-up and a joke bit to get funding. The other power-up Shaq has is Shaq Diesel and Shaqtus, which were nicknames he gave himself when he was playing for the Lakers and Sun. These are set pieces that allow Shaq to mow down enemies in stamina fights, but they are so overpowered you can abuse them to keep clearing the screen by just mashing the attack button, and then once you build up enough meter you can just do a crowd clearing attack over and over and over again. I really don't know what Shaq wanted to accomplish with ShaqFu Legend Reborn, because it looks and plays like a rushed mess. Even the music is forgettable, except for the title thing, which Shaq raps, and that's the only thing I remember about it. The worst or best part about the game is that there's only 6 levels to it all, and about 10 to 15 minutes per level on average to complete, which ends up to being about a 2.5 hour game overall to accomplish the unfortunate event of you beating it. At the end of the day, just stay away from a Legend Reborn. And I don't know what Shaq thought was funny about a chick eating her ass tacos then turning into an ass demon, but here we are with this unfortunate thoughts video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our social accounts like Twitter and Facebook. See you later.